Hey guys, Spider-Man gameplay. So right now,
Construction site. Lots of busy worker bees up to no good.
Try to make some noise.
let's clear this Kingpin Tower.
Sure. Who hasn't? Hung me up from a lamppost with those damn webs.
Ugh, I hate those webs. Got
Okay, so you gotta do 3 burst takedowns. There are 2. There's another guy on this side.
Frank? Oh, crap. Hey, someone check on him? I'm on it.
Let's also get this guy. Okay, so there are 2 more on that side. And there are 3 over there. Okay, let's go for the guy that is patrolling around. Okay, almost blew that up. So now there's only those 3 guys.
Time.
spread out! I won't die! Fisk'll have our ass if we don't take him down!
Back up! For a guy in jail, Fisk's men are awfully loyal.
That baby!
Hey, new arrivals! Did I mention this is a rent party? Chip in! No, for real, I need rent money!
You want it?
Spider-Man, I just checked. There's been a rash of counterfeit bills in that neighborhood.
Counterfeit? That's a dying art. I'll do my part to make it extinct.
You got this!
Bad haircuts, excessive cologne. Yep, more Fisk goons.
Handcuffs! We got it! Got it!
said to take the day off. Scout's on it!
Regret that. Take cover! You're gonna have a bad day.
And that was the last one. So second, first,
Everything's
fixed
quiet
tower
here now,
complete.
Captain.
Great. That's one more revenue stream Wilson Fisk can't use to pay his lawyers.
And 3 more tokens. Okay, so shockers around. Well, before going to the main mission, there's a tower I could activate around.
All units,
Around
armed robbery
here.
reported. Please
Unbelievable. I understand we have another low-information caller who thinks we're better off thanks to Spider-Man. Let's see if I can set her straight. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
I just want to say that I've never seen Manhattan so safe and peaceful.
Okay, so
Compare what
let's
it was like when Spider-Man
scramble
first showed up
this.
to now.
Okay, fair enough, I will. Then, we had police and firefighters doing a wonderful job. There was crime, sure, but nothing they couldn't handle. Of course, we do have things now we didn't have then. Maniacs who shoot electricity out of their eyes, walking piles of sand, Nazis made of bees!
Didn't Spider-Man put all those guys in jail?
You're missing the point! They didn't exist before he came along. At best, he attracts them. But I've often wondered if they're in cahoots.
Wow, I've never actually heard anyone say cahoots before. Look, all I'm saying is, I hate to imagine what would have happened if all those guys showed up and Spider-Man wasn't here.
Another loss.
Sleep it off. Good old-fashioned holdup. Vintage crime stopping right there. The police will take it from here.
Okay, so there's this tower nearby, and have to activate this one for this district. Okay, so let's activate this one and then go to face Shocker.
Attention units, we've got reports of muggings in the area. Any officers in Nomad, please respond.
That's a holdup. Who wants a picture?
Look out, it's him!
Always nice to stop a mugging. Gotta stay strong in the fundamentals.
Okay, so where were we? Going to this tower. And here we are. Okay, so that gave us complete coverage for Midtown, and now we can go face Shocker. Graffiti from Black Cat, and we're now level 7. I have 5 skill points. Let's see what can we get from here. Okay, so I can get air tricks. There's also hazard zone. Okay, throwing them all of the stuff around, it's really useful. So get this. Let's get this one. When throwing an enemy rapidly, press triangle during the throw to continue spinning enemies. Now let's go with Defender. Press circle just as your Spire sense turns blue to counter enemies with a web shot to the face. So this increases the dodge window. Let's go with that, and this one to generate more focus.
heard about the robbery at Roseman's auction house. What you probably didn't hear, but my sources confirm, is that the perpetrators were wearing masks. Horrible, demonic faces. Yet another example of the explosion in mass criminals since Spider-Man came on the scene. Let's hear your thoughts. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, I see your point, but Spider-Man stopped those guys today. Saying he's like them because he wears a mask isn't fair. It's like prejudice.
Wrong. Here's a little lesson in the English language, my friend. Prejudice means to prejudge someone before you know anything about them. I know all I need to about Spider-Man. He runs around causing...
And here we are.
Hi, Herman.
Seriously?
Give it up! You're never gonna catch me!
That's what you said last time.
I don't want to hurt you! You'll just slow me down!
Wow, that's considerate. What's the money for, Herman?
Why do you care?
Actually, I don't. Just trying to make polite conversation.
I'm done talking!
But this could be so much more rewarding if we connected on an emotional level. Wait, I forgot. You don't have emotions.
There we go.
Now let's talk.
I said I'm done talking!
Noted. Honestly, Herman, why are you robbing again? You know the police are watching your every move. I mean, we all know you're kind of dumb, but I didn't think you were this dumb. You must be desperate, which means you're not just stealing for yourself. You must be working with someone, or for someone. You can tell me who it is now, or make me punch it out of you later. Your choice.
Said enough!
Move, move, move!
Oh. That one.
Can't lose him.
Oh, miss him.
Honestly, Herman, why are you robbing again? You know the police are watching your every move. I mean, we all know you're kind of dumb, but I didn't think you were this dumb. You must be desperate, which means you're not just stealing for yourself. You must be working with someone, or for someone. You can tell me who it is now, or make me punch it out of you later. Your choice.
Said enough!
Gotta hurry.
Oh, not again. Go. Gotcha again.
You know what, Herman? Let's have like zero personality, but your suit is awesome. Can we talk design details? Maybe later.
So that was,
Good work,
that
Spider-Man.
was real
Did you learn anything about his
lame.
motive?
I tried, but he's not very talkative. Plus, I think he hates me.
You have that effect on a lot of people.
But you love me, right, Yuri?
I tolerate you.
Wow. That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Looks like I got some free time. Maybe now's a good time to look into that mask. Oh, it's MJ. Hey, MJ. You're up late.
Just catching up on the news. Looks like you had quite an adventure with Shocker tonight.
Yeah, he was unusually combative. Anyway, thanks again for dinner. What do I owe you?
How about a favor? You still have that mask from the gallery?
He has a degree in art history. If anyone knows about the origins of that mask, he will.
Just keep me in the loop. Like I said, I think there's a bigger story here.
Watch his Spider-Man.
And I plan to be the one to break it.
Sure. So I can call you, like, whenever?
Yeah, whenever, whatever.
So I guess we're talking again. Cool.
Okay, so 1 out of 3 from the financial district. There's the second one.
Folks, I have to once again defend myself against the spurious claims from McDonald Mac Gargan, aka the Scorpion. Yes, as I fully disclosed, I bankrolled the experiment that gave him superior strength, speed, and that unsightly cyborg tail. The idea was to create an anti-Spider-Man who is not a threat and stops menaces. I had no idea he was crazy. Do you think his resume said psycho with a poisoning fetish? His lawsuit is a transparent attempt to reduce his sentence at the raft by placing the blame for his deeds on me. And that is one package J. Jonah Jameson refuses.
All units, narcotic sale reported in progress. Need officers on scene in the financial district.
That's the last one for the financial district. was there.
All units report of an assault. Need officers on scene in the financial district.
Let's see what we have.
Only cowards assault a helpless person like that. Is this the mosh pit? Great! I realize the irony in me saying this. I hope you've learned not to hit people.
You were just in time. They were like animals.
Okay, this is one of the side quests unlocked previously.
Look, I know you've been hacking into our crime system towers.
Wasn't me. I mean, what towers?
I don't mind. In fact, I need your help. I think someone's jamming the system, and they must be using multiple jammers to cover the full frequency range. Could you take a look? If you help, I promise I won't tell anyone you're hacking us.
I prefer to call it sharing, but sure. The jammers emit a signal I can detect. Just need to swing through the financial district and hunt for a signal. Found a signal. Just need to follow it. I'll check the taller rooftops in the district. The closer I am to the jammer, the stronger the signal gets. Fisk's men, this is my shocked face.
You, worried about Spider-Man showing up?
No! Literally didn't see that coming.
Hell?
End of the line, pal.
Check that.
Shh. You're not bulletproof. You can't take much more.
Gotta take out the jamming device. I didn't go through all that to leave the jammer where... Shoddy workmanship.
Okay, that's 1 out of 3. There's the second one.
I just took out a jamming device. That do anything?
No, but like I said, there's probably a bunch of them.
Makes sense. I'll track them down. I wonder if Fisk's men had anything to do with the system going down in the first place. Aw, the jamming party and didn't invite me.
So am I. Smoke him!
Uh-oh.
Man down! Get back down here!
It's so tough now. Okay, now I can go back to the other building.
Take him down before he knocks us all out. Get out of the way! Here comes the pain.
Just need to get rid of the jammer.
So there's the jammer.
Sometimes breaking
And
stuff
that's
is
the
the answer.
second one.
And it's
One
fun
more.
too.
Spider-Man, it's working. I'm starting to get a weak signal. It's garbled, but I picked up something about Fisk and outfits.
Fisk was the kingpin of crime, but he didn't deal in knockoff fashion. The sooner the system is fixed, the sooner we... What tall buildings in the district haven't I checked yet? Only one jammer left. For it to still be working, this last jamming device has to be up on a high rooftop. This rooftop's emptier than my bank account. Found you. Peggy Knight.
Why we need these jammers? I thought our guy on the inside disabled all the crime towers. Someone should react. We can't risk anyone seeing what we're up to.
Stand down! Who's there?
Snoring now. Now I just need to wreck the jammer.
That was the last
Okay,
one.
that's the last of them. The system should be back online.
Spider-Man, the crime system's working again.
Great. Any more info on Fisk's men or those outfits?
No, but the system's reporting unauthorized activity down by the docks. I'm sending coordinates now.
I'll check it out. Gotta get to the docks before they escape. Enough firepower for a small army. Whatever they're planning to do with those, it's nothing good. Gotta find out what those guns are for.
So we gotta defeat these guys now. There's one here.
You're in timeout.
Stand by, check. Dano, that you? Hey, who's that?
Surprise!
Don't mess with the Kingpin and live. Crush him!
Now maybe I can figure out what's going on. Guns, prison guard uniforms, and spoofed ID cards. They were planning to bust Fisk out of the raft.
Oh, more of these guys? Well,
sorry to spoil your
a lot
prison
more
break,
of
guys.
these guys.
Look out!
Looks like New York's finest have it from here.
Everything's clear on my end, too. Thanks for restoring the system, Spider-Man. I won't tell anyone you're piggybacking on it, but if you get caught, you're on your own.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to delete my selfies from the crime system servers.
Okay, so let's see what Martin Lee has to say about that mask.
Maybe this'll help me balance work and a personal life.
As I warned, Nostradamus-like, after Spider-Man recklessly took down Wilson Fisk without preparing for the consequences, our streets are now filled with aspiring gangsters, each trying to out-psycho the other. My next guest is lucky to have survived an armed robbery. Sir, we're glad you're okay.
Thanks. It was nuts. These dudes walk in like they own the place, waving guns around.
Appalling. When a businessman is afraid to make an honest living.
Yeah, it was a lifesaver that Spider-Man came along and stopped him.
Weren't you listening? He caused the problem! Forgive me for raising my voice. I'm emotional at the thought of what you went through. Jared,
Almost morning. Mr. Lee will be here soon. I could use a snack.
Mr. Lee's usually in his office now.
Peter, what can I do for you?
Sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. Well, she wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what you have. Interesting. Where'd she find it?
I'm really not sure. Why, what is it?
A replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
Demon?
Well, my father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me. Peter, listen. That mask, it could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't know. Why take the risk?
Hey.
The symbol inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
Fat chance. Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
No, I think he just had a weird flashback or something. I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
I never
Yeah,
used to feel
makes
safe
sense.
at the other shelter.
Demons, huh?
This one,
Catchy name.
I've never had.
Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
Veteran homeless. Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped.
There's always someone looking out for us.
I could patch these shoes. They'll last a while.
Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab. Let's do a little Spidey workout in the city.
And now we have 3 skills points. Let's check which other skills can I get. Okay, there's air tricks, air junk. Spin cycle, scare tactics. This might be helpful for combos. We might get this one. Okay, so what do we have nearby? There's more backpacks.
Possible narcotic sale reported. Nearest unit, please respond. Mobilize on Dutchtown. Possible narcotic sale.
All I did was save this kid's balloon from floating away, and he made me this.
Ah, the
It's the little
balloon
things
from
that make it all
Spider-Man
worth it.
2. They should have had one of those quests here.
Wouldn't be New York without a seedy drug deal.
I wasn't gonna find you.
Gotta be honest, not a fan of Big Pharma. Especially back alley Big Pharma.
Peter, Mr. Lee spoke to me. He seemed worried. Are you into something dangerous?
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry, I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
We're talking again. Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual. You got a good boss, man.
I'll tell him you said so. Love you, Peter.
Available units need response to a break-in. Officers near Bowery, please respond.
Okay, there's a breaking and another from the test cloud.
Hello?
Peter, it's Dr. Octavius.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Lance Corporal Texador is here for a fitting.
I totally forgot. I didn't forget. I'll be there soon.
His tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
He's right. How did I lose track of time? Pardon me.
Get the hell out of here.
It's in the air. What do we do?
Don't you guys watch horror movies? Splitting up is always a bad idea.
Let's go for that big tower.
Attention all units, there's a vehicle pursuit in progress. Response needed north of Houston.
I think this is the one I have already done. I think it is.
Yep, that's a high-speed car chase, all right.
We're citizens of the Earth. Your laws don't apply.
Please tell me your horn plays Dixie.
Get him off!
that's just rude. Here's your stuff. More of them? Guys, if you worked this hard at a legit job, you wouldn't need to be criminals. Auto insurers offer a webbing clause yet? $1 million idea just waiting to happen. Sorry.
Okay, so we gotta check on Dr. Octavius, so let's go first to this, activate this tower and then go to the main mission. Complete Greenwich District. There's another backpack to close. Okay, let's go find that one before going back to the job, back to work. So.
Attention units, we've got a 10-10 possible narcotics sale. Location is Hudson Town.
I've always been about the truth. When I was a reporter and a newspaper publisher, I printed the truth. And now as a broadcaster, I speak it. Sometimes it hurts, but it's my responsibility to bring it to you. And the truth is, the city is not quiet, it is not peaceful, it is a disaster waiting to happen. Threats roiling under the surface like a hungry snack time.
We got company! Get him up there! Light him up!
Fisk did keep these wannabe pushers in check. Wait a minute, what's that feeling? Do I miss him? No. When I started, I'd web up crooks and leave cops a note. Now it's all
All units be advised, break-in reported in progress. Backup needed in the meatpacking district. Over.
Oh my god! Pardon me!
Quit it!
Okay, what's going on there?
Attention all units. We have a possible kidnapping. Need immediate response from Chelsea. Over.
I'll tune my earpiece to listen for sounds of someone struggling. Got an algorithm in the suit that can extrapolate where the kidnappers might have gone. Gotta be one of these cars. Come on out. Stretch your legs.
I thought I was gonna die in here. Thank you. They're back. Don't let them hurt me! This is between me and him, Spider-Man! Get out of here! You're dead! One lucky break don't mean nothing! We should have stayed in Brooklyn! Got more than open fire! Yeah! Take that! Like Spider-Man. I'm gonna tell everybody you're for real.
Thank you, thank you. There will be no encore, as all the kidnappers are unconscious.
Okay, so here we go, back at work. Let's see what Dr. Octavius has been doing.
How does it work? Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
Yes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil. Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor. It's Norman. Norman!
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
Really?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter. There's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
To remember complete.
Wish I could do something to help Doc.
Now we
Harry.
can
Ask him to talk to his dad.
go talk to Harry.
Norman never listens to Harry. Even tried to kill funding for his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe. Must be some way to help Doc. I'll think of something.
Ask me what I think of Mayor Osborn, but what matters is what you think. Let's ask our first caller. You're on with J. Jonah James.
Hi, I think Mayor Osborn's doing a terrific job. He's cleaned the city up and expanded the economy.
With all due respect to the office of mayor, the police cleaned up the city, and entrepreneurs boosted the economy. I do approve of many of the mayor's initiatives, like cracking down on quality of life crimes and reducing red tape. But I think he takes credit for a lot of things other people do. He's ambitious, which is not a bad thing. But I always say, be careful of people with agendas. We used to have a vigilant press to keep politicians honest, but it's a shadow of its former self. Now all you've really got is...
Would you look at that? Half the crime tower's back up already.
When Spider Cop's on the job, come hell or high water, the job gets...
Nope.
She'd never admit it, but the chief was warming up to Spider Cop. His casual disregard for by-the-book thinking was a breath of fresh air.
Yes, Spider Cop retired.
Someday.
He said he had retired before. But it seems we are back with Spider Cop. Okay, let's see here.
Harry left me a message about these before he left for Europe.
Pete, hey, I need a favor. My mom's pet project was research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I left details in each one. Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's like a part of my mom is, too.
Well, it's not gonna pay the bills, but it sounds like it means a lot to him. I'll do what I can to help.
A lot more stuff to collect. To open more research station around the city to earn more research token. right, there's a landmark token here.
I've got a couple stations measuring air pollution. The idea is to catch the, what's the word, contaminants before they reach toxic levels. Between you and me, I think Oscorp wants this to fail because it might show they're polluting.
The amount of polycyclic hydrocarbons in the air is way too high. And rising. If it keeps getting worse, people could die. Particles are concentrating in trouble spots, like mini clouds of smog. I'll swing through them and get samples, then trace them to the source. Nasty as they are, I gotta swing right through those clouds.
Over here.
For these clouds to be visible to the naked eye, the level of toxins must be up there. Gotcha.
So far more to go.
I'm getting some good stuff. Well, good samples of bad stuff anyway. Hot stuff coming through. Got it.
Round 5. Here's a 6 one.
Oh! Feels like I'm breathing from a tailpipe. I must be freaking these people out. What else is new? Huh. The toxin's coming from 2 types of cars. And a faulty smokestack.
That was the last one.
I better get photos.
So now we have to get pictures of what's causing the smoke.
light on that one.
There's the first one, and the other one is like there.
Perfect. Best smokestack picture I ever took. The Department of Environmental Protection will take it from here. Maybe I should make a green spider costume for Earth Day. Well, Harry's station just stopped a public health crisis. Oscorp's gonna have a hard time arguing it's not useful.
Spider-Man, Shocker has escaped, and now he's robbing a bank on East
Again?
31st.
What happened? I thought he was behind bars.
He was, but one of the guards just walked up to his cell and released him, then gave him his suit back.
I knew Shocker was working for someone. What did you get out of the guard?
Wish I could ask him, but he's dead. Whoever made him release Shocker didn't want any loose ends.
Damn.
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Well, that's creepy. Okay, I'll see what I can get out of Shocker when I get to the bank.
The demons are getting him out? Well, I'm gonna have to leave it like this for now. That's all the time I got. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and leave a comment below with your thoughts.
Peter, I've been looking into the demons. Sounds like they've quietly established a power base in the vacuum left by Fisk.
A vacuum I created by putting Fisk away. Jameson was right. The demons are my fault.
What were you supposed to do? Let Fisk keep godfathering? Are you okay? You sound even mopier than usual.
I think I might have just lost my job. The city, Norman actually, pulled our funding.
Oh, Pete. I'm sorry. If Harry were here, he could talk some sense into his dad. You'll find another source. Your work's too important.
Thanks, MJ. Talk to you soon.
Okay, so as I was saying, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like, please leave a thumbs up
Units, we've got another break-in in progress.
a comment to let me know your feedback. So until the next one, have a nice day.